we got some exciting nail mail today. These are Madame Glam Air Cushion Chrome Pens. I've been wanting to get these for a long time, and I have been sharing them with my friends, and they like them too. So first, let's go through what I did with my nails. Here I am using Betsy's nail extension gel. It is like this it can just model in your hands, and it's very thick. Problem is, don't try rolling it around with gloves. It sticks to your gloves and it's a bad situation. So here I am. I had to remove my gloves in order to work with it. So I just decided to use my tool here and just put it on my nail extension and then put it right onto my nail and then cure it. So this is such easy stuff to work with. The only thing with me personally is if I get it near or on my skin, I have such irritations to it. And so I have to be very careful to remove every type of gel from my hands before I cure it, or else I will have bad irritations to this stuff. So I would go around the nail itself and just clean it up before curing it. And if I do that, I'm good. If I don't, it'll feel like as if I've put my hands in Pink Panther insulation, and it'll be so itchy. So here I am prepping for gel, and then so after I got all my nails prepped and ready for gel, this helps keep it on. You will have very little chipping if you're able to prep them with a very light sanding band. It doesn't have to be aggressive at all. And then here is some, my mind just went blank. Base coat. Yes, base coat. And then I am using French Alps from Madame Glam on my nail extensions. This stuff is not opaque. I had to use at least 4 layers to make it white. It's very sheer. So I put velvet top coat on my thumbs, and I did the rest of my nails with a clear, no white top coat. That gets cured, and I like the velvet. I did one whole hand and then I did the other. And it feels good, and I don't have a problem with my velvet coming off. So here I am doing the rest of the top coats with the other hand. This video may seem a little bit random because I lost footage. I got some of my stuff all videotaped, and then I lost it. So it may seem a little bit choppy in some places. I apologize. I tried. And then here I am cleaning up any type of white gel just to try and keep any irritations down to a minimum. I may not be using the right bit for doing this way, but this is what I have. And so it cleaned up pretty nicely, and it had a very precision needlepoint end, so it got into those cracks and crevices pretty good, and I had very minimal irritations this time. Since I cleaned up, I have to just be more precise with how I apply my gel. I'm still learning. I am not a pro. I am a self-taught, self-learned person, and I make mistakes, but hey, they turned out all right. It's okay. I didn't mind. So here I am using Hardcore to give a neat, very high glitter design. I'm trying to go for a French tip, but I'm still working on my lines. It's not easy to do lines for me. Other people are able to do it really quick, and I sped this up because I was so slow at doing it. I was like, can I go any faster? I was starting to get really irritated at myself because I was so slow. This actually makes me look like I'm pretty good at it, but I'm not. So after I did my hands, you'll see how I did it, but then I cured it. And then this gel paint by Madam Glam is so amazing. I went with gold, and I just decided to do like a small band around where I put the hardcore. Yeah, like that. That's what I did. I almost feel like I wish I'd gone with silver because it looked as if the gold blended in with the hardcore design. That really glitter, it just seemed like it blended a lot. So, well, it worked, and I make mistakes, and here you can wipe it off. I love working with gel because if you make a mistake, you can always wipe it off and start again. So can't quite always do that with nail polish. Can't fix mistakes with nail polish. You have to be right on every time, but with gel, it's a lot more forgiving. Until you cure it. Then you're stuck with it for a while. And it's like, oh man! But it works out well. I like these products very much. And with the addition of some Shein stickers, it turned out fabulous. And here we are to the cream of the video. These pens are amazing. I love them. There is no mess with these. You don't have to be worried about spilling your chrome pot. You don't have to rub and have dust everywhere. Everything is contained in the pen. And so I got out this is the only black I have. It is black gel paint, and it's very, very opaque, and I have a heavy hand, and if you put on more than one coat and it's too thick, sometimes it has trouble curing because it is such a dark color. So here I am with gloves. Yay for gloves! Keep those white nails white. So we got this painted, and now we need to cure it for 60 seconds. And now it's time to try out. I lost the footage on doing the other 4 colors, so I think I have the purple and the blue that I show here, but then I refilmed and I showed doing a gradient, so stay tuned for that. But these covered so nicely. Oh, they're such a rich chrome, and like I said, there's no powder going everywhere. It's just really nice to work with. You just rub it gently and it turns into a nice high shine chrome. So, would you get these? These are in the Madam Glam's outlet section where it's 60% off, and I think they're well worth it because you can do so much with these. So here's the ingredients on them, and there are no color names on the pens, but they are on the website. So that's where you can find them, at madamglam.com. So all the information will be in the description below. And there's the inside. That's the cushion inside that gets you everything on your pen. And that is the purple. Yeah, it doesn't I tried my best with curing the black. It does get everywhere. And so here is the more reddish color that we got, and that turned out really well too. That wasn't very hard at all to get that color.
A few moments later.
Alright, so here are all the colors that Madam Glam has in these chrome pens, and they're beautiful. They go from a light gold all the way to a dark purple. It's just beautiful. You can do a lot with these. So I started out with a very thin coat of black, and then I'm going to start from lightest to darkest. Here is yellow, and it comes out with more than enough powder. And you can see how this just easily glides on and rubs in very nicely and gives a nice chrome sheen to it. Very nice. And then I'm just going to keep on going through the colors, and it will have a nice color shift. This is, I believe, like a red. Yeah, like a nice red. You can see how it like shifts, and it blends nicely. You don't see too many lines. That one was orange, this one's red. There you go. Very nice. And so here we go on to green. It shows up much nicer on black. A little later on, I do demonstrate on white, and even though it gives it like a pearl look to it, it's not as defining of a color as it is with a black background. So I would suggest that these chromes are better on black. There's the purple, you can see it shift into the green and then into the other colors. It would be neat to do a whole manicure with shifting colors. I think that would be like really cool. Oh yeah, there it is. You can see it. It's all shifting very nicely. That yellow really stands out on black. Wow. It picked up pretty good on camera. And then you cure it for 30 seconds. And then I just rubbed it after curing it just to see if there would be anything that would come off on the sponge, or if it would make it even more defining of a chrome. But it seems like it didn't really do anything much more. That is really cool. I like that so much. So here I'm trying to do it on the white. It gives it a nice pearl, but it you'll see that it's just not the same. It doesn't have that same high definition of color as with the black background. You can see inside where the cushion presses against that powder inside. Now with the yellow, it gives it a nice pearl shift of color. You can see with that yellow, it does have that blue and that purple in it already. So if you did the whole nail in that yellow, it would come out with a pearl type look to it. And it's gorgeous. Do you remember the old world ornaments that you'd put on your Christmas tree? That's what the type of background and color those ornaments have, with that unique chrome finish on them. That's what this reminds me of a lot. Those old world ornaments. And so when I put my Shein sticker of roses over my nails and then I put like a chrome finish over that, it reminded me of those old world Christmas ornaments, because it just gave that finish, that chrome milky finish. So I still think it's beautiful over white. It's just a different kind of look than with the black. Now that peely look on the nail, I put the paint on a little bit too dry. That's not the chrome, that's the paint. That was user error. So if you see a little bit of peeliness there in the finish of the nail, that was me. That was not the chrome reacting to the paint. So here's the purple. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, can you tell a shift of color? I think there's some color shift with the white. And then the last one is this blue. Yep, you can definitely see the blue pigment of color on that sponge. But whether or not you can see the shift, oh, it's there a little bit. It's there. All right, so these are side-by-side comparison. I like it on the black. Definitely more defined. But you can still work with the white. So that's what these cushion pens are all about. If you do have a hard time with the powder coming out on the cushion, just tap it a little bit and it'll come out and it will work beautifully for you. So here I have finished the nail, and I'm going to rub this chrome over the Shein Rose sticker that I've added, and I did top coat this already with some no wipe top coat, and here it is coming out with that really neat old world ornament look to it. It's just gorgeous. So I've really enjoyed having these chrome pens and seeing what they're all about. It's just, you can do so much with these pens. I think they're well worth it. They performed very well. So here's the finished look. The sticker got a little bit lost in the top coat that I had put on it, but that works. And here is the finished look. Thank you for being with me and spending your time here. We'll see each other again.